How to build a simple wooden warship Part 2. In a few videos we will show you how you can build your own wooden warship. We will build a frigate from 3 mm or 1/8 inch plywood. After the glue has dried, remove the weights off the deck. To be sure of the correct measurements, measure the height of the hull from bottom to deck. Now we are going to sign off the sides of the hull. In this case it is 7.5 centimeters or approximately 3 inches. We will cut enough for both sides of the hull. After drawing the lines, cut the sides with a sharp knife or a jigsaw. Be very careful using a knife and be patient while cutting. Now we take the correct measurement for the side of the hull. By placing the plywood piece on the side, where we will attach it. Sign off and draw a line and cut it. Test fit it first before attaching. Put glue on it. Use pins to attach the side on the bottom and the deck. Start in the corner first. Work your way to the front of the ship. Make sure to push enough pins in the side attaching it to the deck and the bottom. There will be a lot of tension in the plywood when it will be attached towards and at the bow. Use even more pins to hold the side at the bow. Put more pins in the side to make sure it will hold until the glue is dry. Let the glue dry now and continue the next day. Use the deck for the superstructure that was cut out before. Decide where you want the bridge structure and the magazine. Draw the lines and cut it with a sharp knife or a jigsaw. Be very careful when using a knife not to cut yourself. If you are younger than 16 years old, ask your parents to use sharp tools or to help you. Now the opening for the magazine is cut out. Mind yourself that the magazine should be easy accessible and that you will store the projectiles there. The lines are drawn for the next level of the bridge structure. And then it will be cut out. These are the parts for the deck of the superstructure, cut to the right sizes for different levels. Now the sides of the rear structure above the magazine will be drawn and cut. It will be 2 levels high. 5 centimeters or approximately 2 inch. For ages below 16 we advise to use a jigsaw and not a knife to cut. We also do not advise to use power tools below that age and advise to be under supervision of an adult. Glue the parts together, and build the structure upside down. Now we start building the middle part of the superstructure. At the back is the opening for the magazine. This part will be one level high, so the sides will be 2.5 centimeters or approximately 1 inch. After drawing the lines, cut it out with a sharp knife or use a jigsaw. Take the correct measurements. Glue the parts together, and build the structure upside down. Now, we start to construct the structure in front of the bridge. It will also be one level high, so the sides are 2.5 centimeters or approximately 1 inch. Take some wood of the corners in an angle, since the sides are not connected in 90 degrees. Take the correct measurements. After drawing the lines, cut it out with a sharp knife or use a jigsaw. Take the correct measurements. After drawing the lines, cut it out with a sharp knife or use a jigsaw. Glue the parts together, and build the structure upside down. Take the correct measurements. Take some wood of the corners in an angle, since the sides are not connected in 90 degrees. Now we will construct the bridge and the structure below it. The structure below will be 2 levels high. On top of it will be an enclosed railing of 1.7 centimeters or approximately 1/2 inch. The total height of the sides will be 6.7 centimeters or approximately 5.5 inches. After drawing the lines, cut it out with a sharp knife or use a jigsaw. Because the deck will be a 1/2 inch lower than the sides, we will use pins to hold it in place. Draw a line where you want the deck to be attached. Push the pins through the sides, where you want them to hold the deck in place. Then pull them out. Put glue on the deck. Push the pins a bit in the side. Connect the side and push the pins through, in the side of the deck. Repeat this for the other side. Cut out the front of the structure. Take the correct measurements. The front will be overlapping the front structure, so this part will be 4.2 centimeters in height or 1.5 inch. After drawing the lines, cut it out with a sharp knife or use a jigsaw. Now we build the bridge structure, that is 1 level in height. After drawing the lines, cut it out with a sharp knife or use a jigsaw. Take the correct measurements. Glue the parts together, and build the structure upside down. Building this frigate will be continued in part 3.